What's up, Headless Horde? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Rings of Power Season 2. And I'm going to be going over where our characters were left at the end of Season 1, what they've been doing, and we're also going to touch upon some of the new characters. If you could do me a huge favor and smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and also I'm driving for some channel members. I am 3 away from doing a monthly giveaway. Currently, we are doing bi-monthly, but if I can get 3 more people to join the channel memberships for only $2.99 a month, we will be doing it monthly. Guys, thank you so much for the love and support. Let's dive into the Rings of Power. Galadriel is introduced as a fierce and determined warrior, deeply committed to finding Sauron and avenging her brother's death. She leads an expedition to the northernmost reaches of Middle-earth, but is recalled by the High King to return to Valinor. Instead of accepting this honor, Galadriel jumps ship and swims back to Middle-earth, where she encounters Halbrand, a mysterious man with a dark past. They travel to Numenor, where Galadriel convinces Queen Regent Muriel to aid in the fight against the rising evil in the Southlands. Galadriel helps lead the Numerian forces to Middle-earth, culminating in the creation of Mordor. Halbrand is introduced as a man with a mysterious past, whom Galadriel meets while stranded at sea. He reluctantly joins her on her quest, and it's eventually revealed that he is the long-lost king of the Southlands. However, it's later revealed that Halbrand is, in fact, Sauron in disguise. His interactions with Galadriel are crucial as he manipulates events leading to the creation of Mordor and the forging of the first Rings of Power. Elrond starts as a diplomat tasked with helping Gil-galad and Celebrimbor in forging an alliance with the dwarves of Khazad-dûm. He rekindles his friendship with Prince Durin IV and eventually learns of the discovery of Mithril, a powerful and rare ore. Elrond plays a key role in persuading Durin to aid the elves, as Mithril is believed to be the only way to save the elven race from fading. His journey is marked by balancing the loyalty to his people and his deep friendship with Durin. Prince Durin IV is the Prince of Khazad-dûm and an old friend of Elrond. His relationship with Elrond is central to the dwarf's story arc, as it showcases the challenges and possibilities of cooperation between the elves and dwarves. Durin's discovery of Mithril is a significant plot point, and it represents both hope and danger for his people. His loyalty to his father, King Durin III, and his friendship with Elrond create tension, especially regarding the decision to aid the elves. Arondir discovers the rise of evil in the Southlands and fights to protect the local villages from the orcs led by Adar. His journey is one of courage and dedication in protecting both elves and men, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Bronwyn, a healer from the Southlands, emerges as a leader where her village is threatened by orcs. She rallies her people to stand against the growing darkness and forms a deep connection with Arondir. Her journey is one of transformation from a humble healer to a warrior and leader. Unfortunately, the actress who plays Bronwyn has reported that she will not be returning for Season 2. This puts a little bit of a damper on her story because she also has a son, Theo, who has become an integral part of the story. Season 1 spent a lot of time developing the relationship between Arondir and Bronwyn. It will be very interesting to see which way the showrunners will take this storyline. Adar was originally one of the first elves, but he was captured and twisted by Morgoth, turning him into something dark and corrupted. This would make Adar one of the first orcs. Now he acts as a father figure to all the orcs, showing them a kind of twisted care and leadership. He considers them his children and refers to them as his kin because they all share the same dark origin. Adar is introduced to us as a dark and mysterious leader of the orcs in the Southlands. He claims to be one of the first orcs and seeks to create a homeland for his children by transforming the Southlands into Mordor. His character adds depth to the antagonist of the story, showcasing a twisted sense of purpose and loyalty to his kin. Another note, the actor who played Adar in Season 1 is also not returning. So there is a new actor who will be playing him, and we will see how this actor takes on the role of this character and see if there's any types of different changes that he feels the character needs. Elendil is a Númenórean sea captain who becomes an important ally of Galadriel. He is the father of Isildur and Arianne and descends from a noble line with deep ties to the faithful. Elendil's journey begins with his reluctance to become involved in the politics of Middle-earth, but evolves into a leadership role as he aids Galadriel in her quest against Sauron's forces. He plays a crucial part in bringing the Númenóreans to Middle-earth to aid in the fight against orcs and the rise of Mordor. Elendil's character is marked by his sense of duty and his struggle to guide his children on the right path. Isildur is introduced as a young and somewhat reckless Númenórean who longs for adventure and purpose beyond his current life. He has a complicated relationship with his father and is haunted by the loss of his mother. Throughout the season, Isildur's impulsive nature leads him into trouble, but it also positions him to be part of a Númenórean expedition to Middle-earth. His journey is one of self-discovery as he begins to understand his responsibilities and the weight of his family's legacy. Isildur's story is setting the foundation for his future role in the fight against Sauron. Celebrimbor is the elven smith of Eregion, known for his incredible skill and ambition. He is driven by a desire to create something truly magnificent, which leads him to the idea of forging powerful rings. Celebrimbor's collaboration with Elrond and the dwarves, particularly with the discovery of Mithril, is central to his storyline. His ambition makes him vulnerable to influence, especially from Halbrand, who is later revealed to be Sauron in disguise. Celebrimbor's work is crucial to the eventual forging of the Rings of Power, though he is unaware of the dark intentions behind Sauron's manipulations. Gil-galad is the High King of the Elves. He is deeply concerned about the fating of the elves and the potential return of Sauron. Gil-galad tasks Elrond with aiding Celebrimbor in finding a way to prevent the decline of the elves, which leads to the discovery of Mithril. He is a wise and somewhat cautious ruler, wary of the growing darkness in Middle-earth. Gil-galad's decisions are driven by his desire to protect the elves' race and preserve their place in the world. Nori, a curious Harfoot, discovers a mysterious stranger who falls from the sky in a meteor. She befriends him and helps him recover his memories and power, believing him to be good despite his frightening abilities. This stranger, later hinted to be a being of significant power, has connections to the larger forces at play in Middle-earth. Nori's journey reflects themes of curiosity, bravery, and the Harfoot's value of community. Throughout Season 1, Nori is joined by her best friend, Hoppy, who is also a Harfoot. The stranger arrives in Middle-earth via a meteor, crash landing near the Harfoot migration route. He is discovered by Nori Brandyfoot, who, despite his mysterious and often dangerous powers, befriends him. The stranger has no memory of who he is or where he comes from, but he displays powerful magical abilities. Throughout Season 1, he struggles with controlling his powers and understanding his purpose. There are strong hints that he might be a being of great significance. If we take his quote from Season 1, "When in doubt, always follow your nose," it brings back the memory of a line we have already heard before. In the original Lord of the Rings trilogy, we also hear Gandalf state the exact same quote to Frodo.
When in doubt, Eleanor Brandyfoot. Always follow your nose.
If you die, fear not. Always follow your nose.
Now, I don't know who the stranger is, but I'm going to put my money on it being Gandalf. But we shall see, maybe in Season 2. For Season 2, they have cast over 20 new characters. The characters that you're about to see are ones that I could find an actual character name. Please bear with me because I do not know much about their stories. The Crown's Ben Daniels has been cast as Certain the Shipwreck. He is the master of Greyhavens, and he's one of the eldest and wisest of the elves, and will eventually bear the third band, Narya, the Ring of Fire. A slight spoiler, this ring will actually be the one that Gandalf ends up wearing. According to Amazon Prime's description of the character, Círdan is seen as a font of wisdom even among the High Elves, and will mentor Elrond in Season 2. Rory Kinnear, who can be seen in Netflix's The Diplomat, is set to play the infamous Tom Bombadil, a mysterious fan-favorite character known primarily for his decision to help rescue the hobbits in the book The Fellowship of the Ring, though he did not take sides in the battle against Sauron. He is a bizarre and mysterious being who likes to sing nonsense songs and wear colorful clothes. Even Tolkien himself was never entirely clear on who or what he was. The next character is just known as the Dark Wizard, played by the amazing Ciarán Hinds, who is maybe best known as Mance Rayder in Game of Thrones. You can also see him as Dumbledore's brother in the Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts series. Nothing is really known about this character, but could this be Saruman? In Season 2 of The Rings of Power, the audience will be introduced to a brand new type of Hobbit character. This group is called the Stores. Tanya Mudo will be playing the Stores community leader, and her name is Gundabel. The Stores reside in a desert environment, and they believe water to be very sacred. It is also important to note that the Stores are ancient ancestors of the Hobbits, and they also have relation to the Harfoots. Ryan will be portrayed by Selena Lowe and is known as one of the finest archers in all of Lindon. Ryan is also one of the members of Elrond's recently formed band of warrior elves. Her courage and her aim will prove invaluable in the fight for Aragion. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know down in the comments, how excited are you for Season 2? Let me know if you have any questions about any of the characters. Please no spoilers in the comments if you've already read the books. Don't forget, hit that like on the way out of here. Keep those heads on, and I'll see you guys in the next video.